this is going today. Loyal, let's my name's Dwayne.
My name's Jazz.
We're Dwayne N Jazz. Today we have for you a sneak peek. Marvel Studios WandaVision.
Episode 5.
I think.
Yes, we just saw 4.
4. We have a lot to unpack.
We're gonna talk about that.
But we saw this sneak peek, so we have to react to it. If you
might
guys
as well put into one.
Right, let's put in one. If you guys have requests, please follow us on social media and the link. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive on in.
Yeeted out.
Got yeeted out.
We now have first-person intel from inside the Westview anomaly.
What are we looking at here? Is it an alternate reality, time travel?
It's a sitcom.
Starring 2 Avengers?
Yes.
It's a working theory. Life moves fast out in the suburbs.
I think something's wrong here.
Just
take it from the top. Wanda.
I don't know how any of this started.
What is outside of Westview?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. It's probably just a case of the Mondays. Am I right?
Okay, I don't think that's all in episode 5. I think that's.
I don't know, Jazz.
That don't look like one episode. That looks like multiple. You know, the episode's been like 30 minutes.
I know.
So I don't think all that is in 30 minutes. I don't think so. I don't know.
I know.
I think that's for like what's coming this season. But okay, let's talk about episode 4 that came on last night.
Yeah, first we're gonna get to this.
This morning.
Well, for us this morning, this Friday morning.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's get into it.
So I love how they started off the okay, spoilers.
Oh, spoilers.
Okay, wait. Okay. So
spoilers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Begin.
All right. So in the beginning of the episode, they start off with Rambo, and she's coming back from the blip. Like, we were looking at it, I was kind of confused because I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
So, like, when I saw it, I was like, what's happening? I was like, oh, she's getting snapped back. I was like, that's crazy. So, it was like they showed, like, the perspective of, like, somebody coming back. And, like, for her, it was, like, no time passed. So, she was looking for her mom, which we know was the one that started SWORD. And she's, like, in the hospital because her mom was there. And so she's,
mom
like,
had
looking.
cancer.
Yeah, so, like, while she's running through the hospital, you just see everybody coming back.
Oh, that was so heat. That scene was heat.
So wild.
That scene was heat.
She's thinking that her mom is still there, but she died. Like,
Maria Rambo.
Yeah, she died 3 years ago. So she's like, "Where's my mom at?" And she's like, "Baby, she's gone." Like, cause like it,
for them, time hadn't passed.
Yeah, like nothing passed for the people that got snapped away. So
blipped away. I like snapped away.
I like
better.
snapped.
Right, because he did. That's what happened. But they don't know that.
Yeah. So they got blipped away, and when she came back, it was just like everybody was. That scene was just so
chaotic.
But
is it bad that we like when stuff just gets disordered, chaos?
No, I liked it because like you didn't really see that. You never saw like the perspective of the someone people coming back. You just saw them back.
Yeah,
you didn't see them come together. You know, so that was like. So crazy.
That was really good. I was like, oh, so this is where the budget went. Okay,
because he was saying that this show don't look like a movie budget.
It didn't.
And I was like, I think it's because they were set in the sitcom.
They were.
So
but this episode definitely felt like a movie, legit movie. It felt like a movie. So like you said, Monica is coming back. Her mom had cancer. They said that she died 2 years, and this is her.
She died 2 years after she blipped away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's been, because you know the blip lasted 5 years.
5 years, yep.
So
I'm like, oh, ouch. Ouch, that would hurt anybody.
Yeah, like imagine you coming back and your mom is just dead. You couldn't say goodbye to them or nothing like that. So that's just wild. And then she had to, get back into the groove of things with SWORD, and SWORD had changed up a little bit.
Yeah, they said the world has changed, so we gotta change, because they were supposed to be like, I can't remember the whole name. Yeah, they're supposed to be observing.
Yeah, and she's like, why are y'all making weapons and stuff if you're supposed to be observing? And he's like, look, this world
things have changed. I wonder where. I know Nick Fury's with the Kree, but I wonder where he's at, because I thought Nick Fury was part of SWORD.
I thought he's part of SHIELD.
Well, SHIELD is disbanded because of Hydra.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I thought he was part of that.
He was part of S.H.I.E.L.D., but he was also part of SWORD, because remember at the end of Spider-Man, we saw him with the Kree, and he was supposed to be taking like a vacation, so it missed. Well, is he on a vacation around this time?
Well, no, I don't think that he's on vacation at all. I think that he's just working with the Kree up there doing something right now. Then we'll probably find out.
Well, in his series, Secret Invasion. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
We fast forward. Now she's out in the field and she's like looking at Westview, and talk to the cops, and the cops outside of Westview are like, Westview doesn't exist, even though they're standing right next to a thing that says Westview. And then if she gets closer, it's like a static, like TV static force field that's around it, which confirmed my theory that Wanda is controlling this, because even inside, they were like, how is this happening and everything, and the people that were going in were getting turned into whatever she saw fit. So like with the beekeeper.
Yeah, we finally get this perspective of the beekeeper.
We saw that, and we saw that it was actually like one of their hazmat suits that got turned into a beekeeper suit, but it still had the sword logo because that's where they were coming from, and that's how she knew. And when she saw that, she was like, no. And the thing that's wild, because we confirmed that Darcy was the one watching the sitcom. Yep,
that somebody was watching, and then there was like a cosmic, I forgot what they said. It was a long name, but a cosmic barrier pretty much. That's taking taking
it over.
And then she was able to find a frequency and basically watch it like it's a sitcom.
Yeah.
And so that's who was taking the notes. So we saw Darcy was taking the notes. Agent Wu was with Captain Rambo in the beginning when they was trying to figure out what's going on. And I was wrong because I thought it was a helicopter that was flying in there, but that was a drone.
Yeah,
I was close.
Drone that they went in to just try to see what's happening, but it disappeared.
And then that's what turned into the toy chopper.
Yeah, which is crazy.
And then they found the frequency during the episode that so they like Agent Wu. Yeah, he's like, Wanda, who's doing this to you? But on the TV sitcom, it looked like a jump cut. It looked like an edit.
That's the thing that's wild. Is like is the edits. Like, and I have a theory for that too. So I was right, because like it was showing that like Wanda is controlling it in some way, if not all the way. She's definitely having a hand in it, because like even Vision was like, something is wrong here and stuff like that. And then he was like, you want to get away somewhere. And then she said, no. She said, we're home. We are staying here. And you're not going either. And everything is going to be all under my control. When she said that, I was like, yep, you doing all this. And it was like a scary moment where they showed Vision like dead.
Was, like when Thanos took that stone out of his head and it showed him like, what's wrong, Wanda? I was like, oh!
I was like, what's wrong with that? You're dead. So the thing that gets me with that, I'm like, okay, so she saw him like that, because like she was kind of, because they finally showed the scene like of what she actually did to like Rambo, and like as she pushed her out and like used her powers and everything, and she used her powers to get the house back together and everything, and bring her reality back to how it was.
Right.
And then when Vision came in and he's like, what's wrong? And she was still kind of like in that sense, like, oh, I just gotta fix its reality and stuff. And so I think that's what made her see Vision as this dead figure that's still talking. And he doesn't know that he's dead, obviously. But she does. So I'm thinking that I have a theory. Maybe she's controlling his dead body. Like, I don't know. I feel like she's controlling his dead body and parading it around the house and controlling him, and then in her mind making him look like a regular alive Vision, but he's actually a dead carcass, like moving around. That's what I think it is.
And me and Jack, okay, so when we were listening to the end credit, it was the song I was playing. I was like, is that Jimi Hendrix?
Voodoo Child.
And it's Voodoo Child. And we was like, oh, so maybe she is controlling him as though it's like
I think
voodoo.
that she's controlling his body, his dead carcass. And like moving
Voodoo
around.
Child, yeah. And then we also got Agent Wu, because he's part of FBI. We got some of them figuring out who they are in real life, the people that they're playing.
And I like that
too,
because like, and when they're showing that, it's like they're showing what we want to know too. Like, how did this happen? Who are they? And everything, because we don't know either.
Yep.
And so it's like we're figuring it out at the same time. And some people I saw on Twitter, because I tweeted about it, and like they were like, they never confirmed who Agnes was. But the thing is, I saw Agnes's picture on the wall up there. They just never like talked about her like in her own like segment like they did some of the other people. But I did see her face up there. But who I did not see was Dottie, which is the queen bee woman of like the cul-de-sac, I guess. And I feel like she might be Mephisto, and I feel like Mephisto might be editing the sitcoms, because I know that Wanda could rewind and delete stuff
and say
if
no.
She and say no and make it how she wants it and stuff like that. But when the viewers like Darcy and Agent Wu are watching the sitcom, they're not seeing what she's doing as far as rewinding. So I feel like that's Mephisto like jump cutting it to make it like seem like, oh, that never happened, and then they jump cut to something else. I think that's Mephisto doing that. Yeah, that's my theory. I don't know, but
I don't know. It seems very peculiar. And let's go, because that's just a quick review. There's probably gonna be more as we kind of look back at it and stuff like that. Let's talk about the sneak peek we just saw.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Vision. I think that the next episode has to be the Halloween one.
Yeah,
it has to be the Halloween
when
one.
Vision touched, like, was looking like he was going to the barrier of Westview, which they call Eastview now because she's changing it. I instantly thought of Truman Show.
Yeah, because he had that big dome.
Yeah, because in Truman Show, the ones that did watch that, it was like a dude that was living in a world that he believes was real. Because he was taken as a baby and he grew up basically in this big
fake world,
fake studio.
That's
with actors playing all around him. He was the only one living his life like this is my life, but like everybody else is a worker. They're all trained to do something every day. Even his wife was trained to be his wife and all that stuff.
And they had kids?
Yeah.
Did they have kids?
No. They didn't have kids.
They didn't have kids, okay.
But he always wanted to travel. Whenever he wanted to travel, they would always like negate him some way. Like, oh, you can't fly because it's very dangerous to fly. You'll die and stuff like that. And try to make him not do it. So when he finally got to the edge, like, and he was touching it and seeing that it's fake, like it's a fake wall in the water and stuff like that. That's what it made me think of.
The Truman Show, for sure.
Yeah.
But he got out.
I don't know if he got out because it showed like somebody walking out, and I don't know if that's Wanda or Vision or Agnes. I don't know who it could be. You don't know who's walking out.
And then you saw Agnes said, "Let's take it from the top." Like she almost knows that she's in a sitcom.
I think that she knows. I think that she's.
But
fully
how
aware.
does she know?
I don't know.
And then Wanda's like, "How did I get here?" She don't know how she got there. So we still got a few more pieces.
It's a lot of
that
theories.
we have. Right, we still have a few more pieces that we don't know about. And I'm just excited for the next episode. Episode 5 has to be like it's gonna ramp up. Episode 4 is heat, y'all.
It was confirming everything that we had questions about.
Yup, everything. Like, the blip scene was amazing.
Yes.
It was just amazing. The chaos of seeing your loved ones reform, like
just
from
out of nowhere, and they're like, "Where did you go?" And they're like, "I didn't go nowhere." And like, "Yes, you did. For 5 years, you were gone." So
yeah, that's a lot to unpack right there.
Yeah.
And then I just can't wait to see what happens. You saw the trucks going inside of Westview.
It looked like they were trying to drive in there.
Yeah,
and trying to go in. They said, "Man, forget this.
Forget this.
He's getting in there."
Yeah. So. We're excited. I hope you guys are excited too. Anyway, guys, comment below. Let us know what you think.
Don't forget to like,
subscribe, and share some more.